Welcome to the Michigan Golfer Show with your host, Bill Shelton. Join us each week as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great game.
Hi, I'm Dave Harner, Director of Golf at the French Lick Resort and Casino, French Lick, Indiana. I want to talk to you a little bit today about our golf operations and our restorations that are underway here. First of all, the Tom Bendelow Golf Course. At one time had about 54 holes in the towns of French Lick and West Baden. So as a tribute, we're restoring the 9-hole course next to the French Lick Springs Resort back to some of its original state, and honoring the architecture of Tom Bendelow along the way. We'll have a 9-hole golf course there that'll measure somewhere around 3,500 yards from the back tees. There'll be 4 sets of tees. We look at that course as a recreational golfer's course as well, where families and couples can go and enjoy a 9-hole round and maybe don't have the time to play 18. We also have a state-of-the-art practice facility with a 2-way driving range, 3-hole short game area, practice bunkers, and lighted for night use. And behind me here, you can see the Donald Ross course at French Lick. Formerly, that'll have 3 of the top architects in the world and in the history of golf. Lee Schmidt, Scottsdale, Arizona, headed the restoration effort. And during that effort, we tried to put the golf course back. Golf Inc. magazine just named us as the #2 restoration project in the United States last year in the public category. All this has been brought about really by the gaming legislation that passed the Indiana House and Senate back in 2003. I think the last time we did a show here, we had some people, Jack Carnes, I can remember for one, who talked about the gaming legislation and how important it was to drive economic growth in the valley and in our 2 towns, as well as the hotels and golf courses.
Well, gambling was the main source here in the valley. It ran the taxi cab business. We probably had at least 50 cabs here in the valley at that time, and all the work was through the hotel. There wasn't no work in the valley, but through the 2 hotels. And at night, 24 hours a day, you had people coming and going in gowns and tuxedos walking the streets. All the years that we had gaming here, it was illegal. And in 1949, when it left, the valley died. There just wasn't anything else left here. And now we're trying to get gaming back again. And up in Indianapolis, Bob Garden, over the Senate and everything up there, he tells me all the time, it will cause too much corruption and things in the valley. We don't want it down there for that reason. I said, well, all the years we had it, we had 1 policeman and he couldn't drive. And the valley went just perfect. I said, what you need to dig him up and hire him to run all these places around the country.
Harry Robbins. So, that's now come about. The public referendum was held in November in the state of Indiana by about a 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 margin. So, gaming's here. We have our casino, and it's helped to spur all this growth and make a lot of things possible. The 1924 PGA was played here in French Lick, as well as some of the amateur players. Spent a little time walking the course time. We've tried to be historically correct in the clubhouse. We've sprinkled in along the way. But, inside the clubhouse, you'll see our memorabilia case with trophies from the Midwest Amateur, pictures of Hagen, some old golf clubs that were stamped French Lick and have our logo from back in the teens and 20s. So it's kind of a special clubhouse, very comfortable, very easy to spend time here. Probably our most exciting project is the the addition of a very special piece of property into a world-class golf course here just about 2 miles east of me. The golf course is laid out on a piece of property that contains the second highest point in Indiana. It's about 950 feet above sea level, new golf shop. But it's going to really be a special treat, unlike anything that I'm aware of in the Midwest. In talking with Pete,